Yes, Boro fans, Lincoln 1, Stevenage 0, as Stevenage suffer their second defeat of this League One season. A real disappointing performance, to be fair. I know the international break probably took its toll, and there was a change in selection as well. Gasser Mahadme came in for Jamie Reid, Jan Phillips didn't play, Luther was a big miss, Pidge came back in, but to be honest, all round we didn't really offer anything going forward at all. I think it was one shot on target, 4 shots in total. They completely dominated in terms of going forward shots. They tested Philip Marshall more than we tested their goalkeeper. And yeah, to be fair, we just didn't get going whatsoever. There was spells throughout where I thought we looked good for 5-10 minutes, playing the ball around the edge of the box and, playing it around to the wingers. Dan Kent was all right. Gaston Habe was winning. He was winning headers, but we were solid defensively. But I thought, attacking wise, we were awful really. I think the setup was wrong, to be fair. I think playing Gassan wasn't probably the right decision. Pumping balls up to him all 90 wasn't working at all. He wasn't getting any service, but he wasn't really working hard enough, I don't think. I know Luther was injured. That's a big miss. I don't think Jasper had a great game. I think we looked quite shaky on the ball at the back, and we just inviting pressure, especially in the first half where they had so many shots. We looked very open. And the midfield too didn't work either, really. They didn't really get on the ball enough. Jordan Houghton really couldn't play his game. And Harvey White, I thought his delivery wasn't great at all. The corners, the few we had, they didn't really have great delivery on those. And the free kicks weren't menacing at all. They weren't finding pitch. They weren't finding good. And, that's probably what brought our downfall today. I think Lincoln knew the type of game that they were gonna have. They really set up well, and every one of them worked really hard. And I think Skabala set his side up brilliantly because everything we threw at them, which was quite little to be fair, they responded with. Hamer and Bradley at the back were insanely good, and they just winning every header, every cross that was coming in. They were just dealing with, and we couldn't deal with it. And if you want to be challenging at that top level, going for promotion, the playoffs maybe, you can't be conceding goals like we did today. It was calamitous. We could have and should have cleared it about 2 or 3 times. Piergiani slipped over, couldn't recover, and then we just didn't deal with the shot at all. And if you want to be at the top level, especially when you're coming up against teams like Lincoln, who are going to make it like it was a dogged affair today, and it's hard away from home at Sincil Bank, you can't be giving away goals like that. And it's a real example of how this side reacts to adversity, especially in the second half where it's not working, and you've got to try and create something out of absolutely nothing when it's not working, when we're not playing it round nicely, when the crosses into the box aren't working, Pidgeani and Good aren't getting on the end of it, and Harvey White's delivery isn't good, Houghton isn't playing well, the wingers aren't creating